Born the Amityville Horror, the most dangerous comedic mind since the Gong Show's Chuck Barrett. Smokey Daze Haze. I'm Smokey Daze Haze. Whether you laugh or don't laugh, learn to laugh, as I'm the funniest person going today. The idiot savant of comedy. And you're not. The funniest there was, the funniest there is, the funniest there ever will be. And this set, this plays bit is 7. Plays bit 7, Randumb. Rand, like the word rand, and dumb. But one word, one D. And most of you probably won't know what rand means, but you probably will know what dumb means, but then again, maybe you won't. But anyways, we're going to start. So here it goes. The first time I heard somebody talking about like packing a ball, you know, I'm like talking to the person on the phone. I think it was like King Don was their handle, and there's somebody else. So it's like they keep saying they're packing a ball, they're packing a ball, they're packing a ball, packing a ball. And I'm thinking, wow, what are they eating cereal, like Lucky Charms, like Fruit Loops? You know what I mean? It's just like made no sense to me. I had no idea what a ball was. I had no idea what like weed was. You know what I mean? I had no concept. And these people just keep packing ball after ball after ball. They're like talking to me, they're packing, oh yeah, he's packing another bowl, he's packing another bowl. And I'm like, none of this stuff makes any sense to me. But anyways, years later, I'm in math class, and it was like actually Phil Baroni was in the math class, and this kid like Ducky, like kind of looked like Donald Duck or something like that, or Daffy Duck, so we just call him Ducky for now. He like dares me to smoke a bowl, and it's like, you know what, you're gonna dare me to smoke a bowl, what the hell? So the teacher's in the class too, so you know, he's got the bowl by the window, and we're like, I'm fucking, you know what I mean, I'm doing like a few of these, blowing it out, you know what I mean, I'm looking across, and all of a sudden I see a whole row of kids, like a whole entire row of kids just watching me, like all the kids are at the window, because across from the classroom was the friggin' library. So everyone from the, like, that was in the library was watching, so I'm like, great, are these people gonna rat me out? I had like 2 or 3 hits, so I had like a friggin' packed ball. It was just so funny, and it's like, you know, it's like when your parents come, home unexpectedly. I remember at this kid's Pete's house, I don't remember if he couldn't smoke then. There was a time when he couldn't smoke weed and stuff. So like he'd buy weed and make people smoke while he drank it and yell at you like, stop talking, just keep talking, man. You better keep talking, stop talking. Because you know, when you're not smoking, you don't understand, you actually talk when you smoke. So anyways, his dad comes home unexpectedly, we're upstairs. This kid Mike Scalia, he broke my window, my friggin' Buick. Like I told him, don't force it, don't do the window, and he didn't listen. So you know, boom, the window goes into the door. Totally broken. I'm driving around with a friggin' plastic bag for like the longest time, because this fucking dumb fuck. You know, he doesn't want to listen. He thinks so. I'm like, dude, yo, give me my ball. You know, it's packed, it's my ball. Give me my fucking ball, alright? And he's like, oh man, you know, I'm gonna hold him. I'm like, dude, I'm not asking, I'm telling you still. So bam, I give him like a freaking smack so hard on his freaking back. He's got a freaking handprint. He had a handprint. But it made a noise. Everyone looked. When I did it, everyone looked. Everyone saw it. And bam, I had an entire freaking handprint on his freaking back. And you know what? Next time I told him something, he fucking listened. Because that's what happens. If you're not going to keep my fucking property, motherfucker, it's my shit. When I tell you to fucking give me my shit, you give me my fucking shit. You know what I mean? And bam! It made such a sound, everyone looked. It was like, bam! Like the 1-inch punch of Bruce Lee. And it was right on his motherfucking back like he fucking deserved. Woo! Yeah, motherfucker! So another time, I'm over this guy's Bob house. Like, you know, like hanging out. I think we're at the store that he was at. And we're like with this guy, like I think it was Mike, and like another person, Dion. And we're like smoking weed at his plate, like we go back to his house and smoking weed, we're like all stoned. There was a time like when his dad took like the friggin' thing off his door. So it's like we're all stoned, all of a sudden his friggin' mom comes home. His mom's like, yo man, you know, like she knows he's stoned, so she takes his friggin' car keys. And then it's like, I could just walk home. But I think my car is where his store is. And whoever we're with, everything there is at the store. I think it was Mike and Dion. We'll call them Mike and Dion. Don't really fucking matter. So then it's just like so funny. And it's like, you know, we're going there. And then, you know, now we're friggin' stuck at his house. So we're walking the street, and all of a sudden this guy Sebastian, he was kind of a little bit punch drunk, like he used to be a boxer, I think. He did some boxing, some shit like that. And yeah, so he ends up giving us the ride. And like he did, you know, like to my car back to the friggin' store. It was just so funny. So anyways, hardcore Weed Fiend. I'm hanging out with this kid. We'll call him Gary Blue, because it sounds like a weed name, right? So in this friggin' kid's shed, and we're hanging out. He's like a dirt floor shed. And he was like a real weed fiend. Like, he used to sniff weed, and we would sniff the weed. He'd fucking put the buds up his fucking nose. So he'd put like a bud of weed up his fucking nose from sniffing it. And then he'd take the bud out later and smoke it. So he was a weed fiend. He was a weed fiend. He was a fucking piece of shit, Gary Bloom. Yeah, woo, that's right, Gary Bloom. So anyways, we're smoking a joint. And he fucking takes like this big fucking hit. He would always take the big fucking hit. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was the last fucking joint he's ever gonna fucking smoke. So bam, he takes this fucking hit. And he's like, ooh! And you know, like all this fucking thing's burning away. And then all of a sudden, he's coughing like, He's throwing up, he's coughing. I'm fucking tripping. I'm fucking tripping on shrooms or something. I don't even know. And he just says, paper! So he just took a big fucking paper hit and threw up, and I had to watch that. So that's you know, that's a hardcore weed fiend. And you know, I'm sure that puts you in the mood for the munchies. So not Kosher Pete, he's making a chicken cutlet one day, and friggin' Bullywug Nap comes to him, and I'm thinking, you know what? Alright, he's mad because he's making a chicken cutlet. It's like 3 a.m. man, he's over his friggin' house. But Nap's like, no, you fool! That's not right! You used the wrong fork! That's not the poultry fork, you idiot! You can't, that's not the poultry fork. Ah! That's not the poultry fork. He takes it, he freaking throws it away like it's trash. It's like, ah! Ah! This is a draw for the poultry. This is a draw for the this. It's not kosher, Pete. It's not kosher, Pete. Because you're a scumbag, Pete. You're making a chicken cutlet. How dare you? But if you're going to throw the fork out anyway, the damage has already been done. So that's what Pete was mad about. So for Pete's sake, we go to a party, it's like Bunny or Neon, Tina, whatever their names were. They had like handles and names. So we're going over the house, and I'm walking there, I'm probably stoned, I'm probably tripping, I'm half out of it. And freaking Bullywug Nap, we'll call him Bullywug. Bullywug Naps, if you know what a Bullywug is, that sums it up. Boom, he bumps into a man. When you bump into the man, you go fucking backwards. So he bumped into me, I'm half out of it. I kind of gave him like a half push. Then all of a sudden, Pete comes running. Comes fucking running. It's like, yo man, bam, motherfucker. He throws him in the pool with all his clothes on. Nap's so pissed off. He's got his beef, he's got everything. And he just freaking throws him in the fucking pool. Woo, like a turd in the pool. And like Chips Ahoy, Molloy hash browns. So one day, this guy Molloy, we got these hash brownies, and we're freaking eating these hash brownies. Pete ends up going to a freaking movie, and he didn't remember the movie at all. He went with like his dad and his girlfriend, whatever. Pete said he just went numb and couldn't remember anything. I had like one hash brown. I'm freaking talking. I'm at like this block party. I'm freaking talking to the Van Hoffs. The Van Hoffs are 2 twins. Drukel and Galrup, we call them. And like their dads are like a pagan biker or some crazy shit. So I'm out here, I'm talking to them. I don't know who the fuck's who. I can't tell. I don't know who the fuck I'm talking to. They both look alike. And I'm fucking talking to them. God knows how I got there. God knows how I got back. So I'm talking to these motherfuckers. I have no idea which one is what. Is you the Galrup? Are you the Drukel? I know them on the mud. So it's like, I go home, I had 1 brownie already. I think I had another 1 or 2 brownies. And I fucking ate it. Whatever I had, I ate. And all of a sudden, my entire body goes fucking numb. My entire body goes numb. I couldn't even fucking believe it. My entire body is fucking numb. And I'm just like, oh man. I knocked my fucking face off. I don't know if anyone saw that, but it's funny as fucking hell. So anyways, yeah. Right? So that's that fucked up. But yeah, that's what happened.